I'm supposed to be packing, but let me let you in on a little bit of a secret. Changing your identity is not as easy as it sounds, and requires so much more bleach than you'd think. This is a vlog. I was on Tumblr the other day because, again, I was supposed to be packing, and I came across this post by Alan. I'm not going to try your last name because I'll butcher it. Former awesome guy. Sounds horrible saying that out loud, but check into your YouTube history. It was all about the mentality that we have between online video or YouTube and film, and it really got me to thinking. I really feel like there's been this really big change in the way we perceive media in the last few years. For so long it was that movies were the high benchmark. That was what we perceived as being the highest art form. We really just looked down on television. How dare you say that about Charles in Charge? I would argue really that television is now seen as the pinnacle of the art form. More and more Hollywood stars and directors are coming into the television world, and as much as we are said to have these shorter attention spans, it really seems like long-form entertainment is what holds our attention the most. Breaking Bad being the biggest example over the last few years. Now, a lot of that has to do with production values. No one in the 80s was going to confuse Die Hard with Family Matters, although Carl Winslow shows up in both. And really, that is the clear distinction now between online video and the rest of the entertainment industry. It's really weird not having books behind me. Now, why does that matter? Certainly, when something has lower production values, I think subconsciously we believe that also to be of lower quality or not as good art. Even though with my weirdo sensibilities, I really like having those rougher edges to my media. Some movies can look really slick, but there's no soul there. The new RoboCop film had this really shiny sheen put to it, but there was always that wall of glass between what was projected on screen and the viewer. Conversely, if you watch an It's a Me Milio video, which is the closest approximation of a RoboCop film here on YouTube, there is, of course, the obviousness that it is shot on a consumer-grade camera, but there is a passion there. You are in Miles' world and you are encompassed within that. It is a scary and confusing world, don't get me wrong. That's beside the point. Music for me is the exact same way. I recently watched this film, Begin Again, which was made by the same director of Once, which, by the way, both those films I really believe that any creative person should watch, especially musicians. One of the subplots involved the difference between creating a song and then producing that song in the studio. There is sometimes that loss of the essence when you overproduce something. So many people nowadays can go out and create the music that they want. With the availability of GarageBand or Pro Tools, you can create an entire album by yourself. We can all name those artists that we think just sound overproduced and generic. Alan Levine happens to be mine. Don't kill me. And then you have people like Cullen Cochran, who I should readily admit that we are somewhat friendly. We're basically dating. That's not true. Don't start rumors. Or do, I don't own you. Cullen is enormously talented and is able to use his voice to truly emote his feelings and make you feel something. And even though he may not always have the highest or proest, that's not a word, but I'm going to still use it, the proest level tools, he is still a great artist. And DFTB Records should really sign him already. 5% finder's fee if that happens. So what is art? That's a big, giant, difficult question that I have no desire to answer here today. But what I can say, I think that there's been so much focus on what looks the prettiest instead of what resonates the most with people. And for me, that's why I keep coming back to YouTube. The vloggers, the musicians, the short filmmakers, the cooks, the beauty gurus that are on this website. Yes, there may be that element of rough edginess to their product, but it's what resonates the most with me. It's what makes me emote the most, and it's why I care the most. So, I don't know, does any of that make sense? Did anyone follow along with me? Is YouTube art? I believe it is. I believe that anything that's able to resonate with you on a very guttural level is art, and YouTube is able to do that for me. Who are your favorite YouTubers here on this website? Let me know down in the comments below. Special news bulletin for those of you who actually stay to the end of the video. I have decided to participate in Vita, sort of, kind of in a truncated form. I'm gonna do a new video every weekday. Again, kind of. There's gonna be 20 videos all told by the end of August. So there's gonna be a special theme every Monday, every Tuesday, every Wednesday throughout the month of August. So 20 videos in the month of August. I know you are all just so happy and just twittering in anticipation for that to happen. My name is Kyle. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all again next Thursday. Never move. I recommend never moving